Come on.
Here. George, you're perfect.
We're live.
So we're just gonna...
If you go sit down, I'll set it up.
Turn this. It's actually really good. You can't even see underneath the thing. You just like see the table. Yeah, we don't need to see our knees. Good. All right.
This vlog is brought to you by our sponsors at Mini Cooper of Brook Park Road.
What's up, bros? Welcome back. This is George for all of you guys. He's been in
What's up, everybody?
multiple videos. You've probably seen him. We're waiting for Nick.
Waiting for
We're just
Nick.
gonna
We're not
chill
waiting
out
for
here.
Nick. No, we're not waiting for Nick.
Yeah, we
Let's
are.
go. Nick's been in too many videos already, dude. He's getting big-headed.
Well, don't look so sad to see everybody. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the laptop on. So
Can
I
you see
get
this
that.
pink chair right here?
I'm not sure. Just.
Are we
just
starting?
check it out, I'm gonna do the laptop. Actually, I'll just pull it up on the screen.
We need like a intro.
No, there's no intro. We're already.
I know,
introduced.
but you know, give him a little something, dude. Give him a little something to work with. Get him excited.
I'm gonna show him our setup.
Please, man.
Guys, check this out. This is our new setup for the day.
Yeah, we got a mattress.
We're gonna try to do some podcasts in this room.
You guys saw it here first. This scuffed
How much were these lights on Amazon?
Amazon. About $100. You could get a set.
Jesus Christ.
I can't remember what name brand they were. Otherwise, I'd tell you guys. Hey, yo, can you fix the leg on this one? I don't want this thing falling over.
Let's see.
Damn,
I
there's
don't
a lot
know
of
why it's
people on
not
there already,
auto-focusing.
Is that how many people are watching this live stream?
As many as wants to come in. Dragon herbs. These are really good. These will, if you take too many chaga mushrooms. Alan Masashi, you actually, I know he went hunting for mushrooms today.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
That guy's a boss, man. I like him.
Magnesium. Calcium.
Alan Musashi, man. That guy, he was monk of the month last month, right?
He was
Or is it, it's last month,
for October, yeah.
October.
Oh, no, he was Alpheus Knowles. Was.
Here, let me sit down. Let me set it up, please.
Go ahead.
All right.
Guys, what's up? Welcome back. So, we're going to do a little podcast. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this. George here. I got Nick. He's going to come in soon. And, yeah, we're just going to start talking. And is there any way that we can possibly see the comments up there? Like,
Yeah, we can make it big enough to see.
I mean, we could blow it up on the other screen so we can see.
It should be closer because you're not gonna be able to hear it.
Hold on. No, I'll fix it so we can see it. Okay, let the technical director do everything then.
Stop looking up there.
Dude, that is dope. You look great.
Yo,
You
stop
look great,
looking
dude.
up there, man.
All right, so first off, we're going to start like this. George recently moved out
Yeah,
of his house, and it was a big step.
it was a pretty big step.
How do you...
Unexpected
He
step.
moved 2 hours away.
But I kind of like put myself in that, like, there's never gonna be a good time, man.
Hands above the table, boys. No, this is no fat.
Yeah.
Just in case, no pocket full under.
Need a bigger room, but... Let me pick these books up.
Put them on the table.
Thinking Fast and Slow. That's a great book.
I know that.
Me neither. Not yet.
So yeah, George, tell us about what are you feeling right now? You don't even have lights in your place.
No, I have lights in my place. Well, I don't know, man. Like in terms of like where to start, where just like moving.
You know,
out.
I was because
Like how it feels?
moving out. Like a lot of the guys that are in the group right now, they haven't moved out.
Yeah. So, okay, when I went to a local
You have to
like
come closer.
I went to like a local college, right? So like I didn't get that chance to like, you know how most people are forced to move out early because you know, they're going to college and like, okay, that's their excuse to first take their first step and like live on their own. So like I didn't experience that. You know, I'm smart enough to realize that there's a lot of things that come with like moving out, not just paying your rent. You've got your utilities, you've got, you know, you start thinking about things that you wouldn't think about before, like making sure you turn the light off before you exit the room. You know, how long has that light been on, or like stuff like that. You know, like, or when you're washing the dishes, like don't leave the water on. You know, all the stuff your parents told you.
Do you have dishes yet,
bro?
Or what are you like?
Like when I got there, I was like, it's the little stuff. I was like, I don't even have a freaking pan to cook on. Like I gotta go find a pan. I gotta go find like a, you know, just bought some stuff at Walmart, dude. Bought like a box of plates.
Nice. It's scary. I mean,
it is, dude.
And this is, he moved 2 hours away, so this is like a huge deal. And what is, just like mentally, as soon as you go into your apartment, like these last couple of days, what do you feel? Like, is it like lonely or what? You
No, like I feel like, not yet. Like I feel like super relaxed actually, like, cause I know like if I don't get up, then nothing's gonna run.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been like trying to join the 6 o'clock club, and like be up at like 6.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really like gotten up at 6, but like 8 o'clock.
It's so hard.
But I will though eventually.
No, waking up at 6 is super hard. I've been waking up at 7.
Yeah, I watched some video today, or like another podcast, and they were talking about this lady. She's like, I pretend like NASA is like counting down like from like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then like just gets up, because it's so easy to like hit the snooze button at 6 o'clock. Because you're like 15 minutes.
Oh, like the 5-second rule.
Yeah,
We did that for the.
For sure, man.
NoFap.
I think that definitely helps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you know, my friend, like, let me use this for example. My friend Z actually helped me move down there the first day, and we're just like, he's a great friend. He like came with me, you know, we're like, literally, he took time out of his days, like coming with me, like kind of like making suggestions, like what I should get and this and that. And check this out, like I had this like experience, like as I'm walking into IKEA, right? And I'm like looking for a bed, and the first thing that came to my mind, I'm like,
I'm gonna fuck up.
No. I'm like, yeah, like I was like, I can't.
I gotta fuck
like,
on this.
I was like, no. I'm like, I should call my dad and ask him if this is a good deal. Like, why? You see, that's like
pretty
no.
practical.
But, yeah, but you have to be self-reliant though. You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
So. Yeah, my dad offered me the suggestion, like, buy an air mattress, just fucking sleep on an air mattress till you can, like, I hate purchasing stuff without, like, doing research on it, you know? Like, I don't want to go out there and be that sucker and just, like, buy something.
Did you feel like when you were gonna have to negotiate, or like,
Ooh.
how do you, when you, like, buy stuff, do you ever feel like you have to negotiate? Like, say you're going to a Best Buy, like, you can't really negotiate,
you
do
can't,
you?
but
Do you try to?
I think all that negotiation though these days is like done before you walk into the store. Reason being is like, because you can easily go and buy the same item for like X amount of dollars, right? But that same person another person can come in and buy that same item, but he had all the discount coupons, had all the deals ready to go, and you didn't do your research, and so you're getting owned on that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you're not getting. So. Yo, what are you doing, bro?
He'll join us in a second. Anyway, I bought a skateboard yesterday.
Did you?
And like, I always feel like, I think because my dad, he was like always at the flea markets, and he was always having these huge garage sales, and so people would come to it and they would try to negotiate with him. He was like, "No, man, I've got a family to feed. I got kids at home. You gotta buy a full price." Anyway, I feel like no one really negotiates, like, unless you're maybe.
Did you negotiate the skateboard you bought yesterday?
I did. Well,
really?
I didn't negotiate that. What I did, I bought a skateboard yesterday for all you guys on the Facebook group. I'm sure you saw that picture. But no, I paid for it, and then I was like, you know what, I gotta get something out of this. I'm spending like $130.
Yeah.
I was like, can I just get into the park for free? So he was like, yeah, man, I'll let you.
Yeah.
Skate normally was like $10, but that was a blast.
Yeah.
But back to the moving thing. That is like,
it's life changing, dude.
it's life changing because you're setting out on a new journey. There's like, when you look at like a man's life, I don't think there's anything.
Nothing. I don't think anything compares to like living on your own, man. Like there is no like passing of the token or like trial by fire
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, sure, I've had a big boy job now for a while, but like, you know how easy it is when you make more money to spend more money on dumb stuff.
Mhm.
You know, it's like really, really easy to do that. And then now when you're like keeping track of the bills, you're like, no one else is gonna pay these bills, and if I don't pay them, like I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna sink. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly. And you actually have to go pay the bill.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, exactly.
well, I mean, I guess you could do it online.
Yeah.
Call, but
yeah,
I remember I had to go and pay the electric bill for the first time.
yeah.
I had to set up
You're like, oh, there goes the
this
money.
and that. Well, not even that, but like I was scared to do that, bro. I was in line
Oh
shaking.
no, yeah.
As I was going to pay my electric bill, I was shaking. I don't know what to do.
Because you don't
I
know,
what
like
to
you don't
say.
know the process, man.
I had to do my taxes. Didn't know what to do. Didn't know what to say. And it's just like it all comes down to being brave. I think that's one of the crucial things that you start to realize as you get older, but you can also speed it up because when you get older, you know, life sort of beats you up. You go through the trials, the tribulations. Life teaches you that, you know, I can take care of myself. I'm competent. I can get shit done. But like, man, you want to get that mindset quicker.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like you guys are like a lot of you guys in the group, right, are a lot younger than me, man. I'm 27 and I just moved out, and now imagine if I were to like buy a house first, dude. And to me that'd be even a bigger leap than just an apartment, because then you gotta worry about who's gonna cut the grass, you know, who's gonna tend the garden, who's gonna trim the hedges.
That's a good comment. I'm gonna try to put the screen here so you guys can watch it as you talk.
Bro, you don't gotta be
Oh,
confined to this. Like, you can open up your legs.
All right, man. Thanks.
Spread out, man. We gotta spread it out.
Can you read up some comments, dude? I can't see from here, like what they're saying.
Yeah, let me put it on.
I gotta get some insight on what these guys are saying. What's up, everybody? Can I get what's the monk mode call, man? You gotta give them a call so they can start spamming in chat.
You can make it.
Make it up, whatever you want. We'll work on that, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
let it come to you.
Is there like an emoji in the chat? Like what kind of emojis they got on YouTube?
We're all stoic.
Find a monk.
We're
Find a
stoic.
monk
Stoic
emoji,
monks,
dude.
we don't
Spam
use
the
it.
monk emoji. Find the
You see the
closest
little
one to
icon
it.
that we put up? The two swords.
The icon of two swords.
It's
Ooh,
on the
that's
bottom.
nice, dude. Is that for this month? Just the word, or is that just all around? You're gonna have that up
I'm
there.
just gonna. We might change the color scheme.
Ooh, that's nice.
What do you guys think? Actually, quick poll. What do you? If you see the little.
You guys see the little
two
swords in the
swords
bottom,
in the bottom.
right side of your screen there. Let me see.
What color? What color scheme do you like? Is the orange good? What is? Yeah. What color should we use?
Man, this is awesome, dude. I'm glad you guys are joining in. This is great. This is fun. Under what topic are we on YouTube, by the way?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? Alright. Anyway, where were we at, Elijah? What were we... Okay, we were talking about moving out. Yeah, like, even just going from an apartment to a house, man, I wouldn't know what to do, dude. When you own a house, man, you have to, like, seriously be ready to, like, block and organize your time. Like, you gotta be super organized.
You're talking about actually buying a house.
Buying a house, yeah,
Like,
because...
no apartment, buying a house.
Yeah, actually buying a house would be way more difficult than just moving out to an apartment. For sure. That's a big leap, man. Mowing the lawn. You gotta plow your own snow. You know, if you got snow, you gotta do all that.
I always thought that buying a house seemed almost impossible. Like when I was a little kid, I always thought, like I was just mind blown that people bought houses. Like how do you get enough money to buy a house?
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously you take a loan out in most of the cases.
Yeah.
But Grant actually talked about buying a house. Like it might not be the best, because then you're committed.
Grant
You're staying
Cardone?
there. Grant Cardone, yeah.
Right.
But then you got other people saying it's a good investment.
Well,
I mean, I guess it's situational.
So I've
Just
been
trying
like
to do
on Reddit, like personal finance section of Reddit. I recommend that to all of you guys out there, like that want to learn more about like budgeting and everything. Because these guys, if you make a post on there, these guys will literally, they will rip you to shreds, like about like your budgeting and your financing and like just like I mean it's in a good way.
Hey,
so
why don't
that
you come sit down?
so
Huh?
you learn. But
I would later.
Come on, bro. You ain't doing shit on there.
but
Keep going.
yeah, so they roast you in a good way.
Try not to look up here, cause
I know, I'm trying.
Sorry, we're looking at the.
They'll roast.
That's good.
Yeah, that's.
You could even blow up the comments right there. We could
It's
read
not,
some
the phone's
comments.
not big enough, and I wish we would have set up a little bit better before we went live, but
Whatever.
It's fine.
Never
Okay.
happy.
I think it's frozen. Oh no, it's not.
No, that's just us.
Yeah. So anyway, no, they have categories broken down into like your age group from like 18 to 20, like what you should have done financially by now, and then it goes from like 20 to 25, and then 25 to 30 plus, and like things that you need to start like considering, like opening up a Roth or figuring out like what a 401k is and stuff like that. So.
Golden, bro. That looks great. I'm listening. Look at what he did.
Let's see.
we
No
can't read
fab.
that.
What does that say? Popovich, sexy boy, show yourself on camera. Elijah Long, have you asked yourself what your life would have been in, what does that say? If porn never got into your life?
You've never been big on porn anyways. Tell them how you never had internet, bro.
Yeah.
I love porn.
You love porn?
No, I mean porn. Like you see it, it's mind blowing stuff. I was lucky because I didn't actually have a computer until I was about 12th grade,
Yeah.
and then it was like, dude, at the click of a button, I can see this crazy. Like porn makes you feel like a different feel than anything, really. Like it's. You know what's really crazy about porn? They did this study where they took a turkey or whatever, and they made a fake replica, like
George, why are you bigger
female.
than Elijah?
And
What?
Sorry.
they made a replica, and the other turkey like would fuck the fake wooden turkey. It's so insane, but like we do the same thing when we watch porn.
George, why are you bigger than Elijah? I don't know. I don't think am I bigger than you?
Bro, I think you look great.
Thank you. I think you look great too. Man.
Yeah.
It's that Monk Mode Mastermind program. But anyway, so
I'm gonna pull the chat up on the phone and I'm gonna put it on that. And put it
yeah,
on
that'll be
Jay
really
said
good.
Elijah is a fake. He believes in Buddhism. I think there's a saying in the Buddhist that like if you see the Buddha, you're like fucked up, because
Yo, what's
he's
your
not
best?
he's not a thing. He's not a.
Elijah, we got somebody asking what your best skate trick is. That is coming from Christina. Yo, what's your best skate trick?
You sure that's Christian?
Hold on, this is how we're gonna run things. We're gonna talk, and when you wanna do Q&A, we'll do Q&A and we'll answer them.
Alright, well, okay, so let's just, we're gonna do a live talk and then we'll do a Q&A, so. Yeah, well.
Honestly, bro, like I used to skateboard a lot when I was about 12, 13. I could only do kickflip. I think it was my best.
I remember Elijah used to come to the gym. He was wearing like the skateboard shoes, like the flat, like Adidas. Remember?
Back in the day, they had
Yeah.
the huge shoes
Yeah.
with the tongues, and like the skinnier your ankle was, the better the shoe. I don't know why this was a thing, but in my mind, I thought like the skinnier your ankle looks and the bigger the shoe looks,
Yeah.
with the fatter tongue and the DVS, or
Yeah.
like the cooler the style was.
Yeah, 'cause somebody put a link in the chat of the shoe. Like it is like I remember your foot like just this like big old block. You remember?
Yeah, I
Wait,
love
can
that
you
look.
tell them about the story about like remember when you told me the story about like how you were embarrassed
Hold
about
on, let's
the
see.
extra?
Devious thing you masturbated to. I saw some that you. Before you moved to NoFap. Fuck, you masturbate to some pretty weird shit. You ever do that?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I think the first time like this was like way back when though, bro. This was like before I even like hit puberty. I somehow stumbled across like you know what hentai is? Like fucking like anime porn.
Anime porn.
It was like Scooby Doo, and then it had like Sailor Moon. They were like, I was like,
Scooby Doo.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I just like closed it real quick. That was my first experience.
Oh my
dude.
god. No, okay, well, what did you actually get off to?
Nothing like that.
What did you get off to?
Dude, just women, man. Like, what do you mean?
No, I'm just. They asked what was the weirdest.
Oh, the
What
weirdest
is
shit.
the weirdest thing?
Oh, bro. The weirdest thing. Yeah, I don't know.
This is
man.
George,
No
bro.
idea.
Probably the weirdest thing, I don't know, you know, I never got too hardcore. I was always afraid. I got caught one time looking at porn, and my dad questioned me.
Oh, I've never been done.
You never got caught?
Never got caught.
The worst feeling in my life. I thought I was going to be. I thought my life was over. Me and my buddy, we watched porn. He ends up spending the night at my house. His mom comes to, you know, home.
Wait, you guys are watching together?
Yeah, we're watching
Okay.
together. You know, we just were we just got into it, you know, like ooh wee wow wow wow. And so his mom comes home, goes through the history, and she sees like all this shit. He forgot to delete the history.
Oh man.
I was like,
That's-
bro, how could you forget such a thing? So he's at my house right now, and you know we're having fun, we're hanging out. I get a call, and my dad's like, son.
Bro, that's like rule number one.
Hold
man.
on, my dad's like, son. I'm disappointed. And I'm like, what happened, Dad? And
Elijah's
I
parents
just
are like
binge
super.
watch this shit ton of
Yeah.
porn, and then, son, what did you do? My mom's coming home. She ends up like, you gotta leave to my best friend. His mom picks him up. Oh man, we had to sit down, talk. We all like said these prayers and
Oh
stuff.
Jesus.
It was a mess.
Elijah's
Anyway,
parents were super religious, by the way.
okay, they weren't super. They were like,
I would say-
you know, they were Christian. I was raised
yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I just
Well,
wasn't used to like a Christian
we're-
household. You know, like
Oh,
we're
yeah.
Orthodox, so
But that's like similar, right?
it's
a lot of-
similar, but like my parents, I don't know, man. Like I guess I don't know. People express themselves differently when it comes to religion, for sure. But what was I gonna say, dude? What's going on over here? What are these people saying?
What were you saying?
What was I
You
gonna
had
say?
some stuff.
Oh, I wanted to say, can you tell them about the check mark on the Adidas? The story about that, like, just give them a little insight, man. I think you maybe have talked about this on your YouTube channel,
What check mark?
like on your Adidas that had the extra slash.
Oh, there was 4.
yeah.
All right, so like I went to this school, and I was in middle school at the time. I'm the only white kid at this school, so you know, it was a blast. But anyway, everyone there always had like super dope shoes, and I wanted to fit in. So I was like, Mom, you know, you got to give me a pair of really cool shoes. She goes to the store, brings back these pair of shoes that have 4 stripes on them. I'm thinking, oh man, these are awesome. These are those Adidas. Little did I know that Adidas has 3 stripes and not 4. Anyway, I go to school the next day and I just get absolutely destroyed. Like
Yeah.
everyone ripped on
Yeah.
me. And ever since then, not ever since, for like a little bit after that, I would never go to Payless. And even walking by a Payless now gives me those same,
Mhm.
like,
But it's so
insecurity
funny, man.
feels.
Like how we feel like we were. Like I don't mean to go off topic, right? So, yeah, you know, it's just funny how we think that like people. I'm gonna stay on topic. We think that people really care about that. Like nobody really gives a crap, man. Especially like, for example, if you're starting to get into the gym and like you walk in there, you may not have abs. You're like kind of like, you know, just getting into it. You got you're a little overweight. You're getting ready to go, and you think like somebody's gonna like judge you. Like if anything, man, that person's more concerned about whether or not they're gonna hold their abs the next day. They're not concerned about what you look like. When I see people like that in the gym, and personally, because I've been in there, you know, I've always been a skinny guy, but like every time I walk into the gym and I see somebody that's like overweight and they're like in there actually trying, like working hard, you know, that's just really cool, man. Like, but I feel like, you know, when we see people like that in the gym, like us as like monks, like we should say like, hey man, you're doing great, like, you know, and like try to offer them some help and encouragement, because like really, dude, like people like that, man, they need it the most, dude. I feel
100%.
you know.
Do you know, coming from someone that lifts, do you ever go into the gym and like look at this fat ass? Look at this. I mean, you know, like you're not like judging people that are at the gym. Maybe like just as if you guys are
Not at the gym. I won't say I judge them at the gym, but at like when I see them out and it's just like you know when somebody's like really like arrogant and just like let's say they're in a restaurant and they're like just complaining about like the dumbest shit, right? And they're like 400, 500 pounds and they're complaining about like, yo, I don't have enough sauce on my fucking chip.
Right.
You know?
obviously,
Like,
yeah, you're gonna.
you serious?
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
an whole fat acceptance thing.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But what I was saying is just when someone's in the gym, like, if you're intimidated to go to the gym, guys, and you know that's the next step, formulate a program, get a gym membership, get some gym clothes, make sure, you wash your clothes, you get them set out for the next day, go into the gym. No one cares about you. No one cares about you more than you care about yourself.
Nobody, dude.
Did I say that right?
No, yeah, nobody will care about you as much as you care about yourself.
No one gives a fuck. And that's a huge thing. But, just from the beginning of this entire talk, we were talking about how you moved out. We're talking about going to the gym. We're going live. We're talking about approaching girls, doing whatever. You
remember
hold on, real quick. It all comes down to being brave, like being courageous, having the audacity to just say, even though it may be uncomfortable, and even though I may not like the results, because maybe I feel embarrassed, maybe I feel like people like me less, maybe I'm no good at trying this new thing. Right? If you're gonna let that hold you back, man, there will be so many opportunities in your life that just pass you up. And what I'm saying is, like, you do get better at taking risk. You get better at doing things that are uncomfortable when you get older. But if you can, when you're in your 20s, right? When you're in your 20s, it's not the new 30s. When you're in your 20s, now's the time to formulate that mindset, to have that model in your head. And when you don't do it, the thing about it is, when you don't do the things that you should, like, there's a cute girl, you're like, I'll never see her again, she's at a bus stop, say hi. It's like, if you just took that step, now you can live without the regret of if you never said anything at all. Because that regret, that void, works itself inside your head. It starts eating away at you. I've had this countless times. It starts eating away at you, and then it becomes this monster. Jordan Peterson talks about this a lot.
I think I just saw somebody mention something about Jordan Peterson, like Christian values, and like that's how like the whole world like was kept together. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. And you're right. Like we associate like these different aspects of like courage, strength, bravery, to like these different stories from like the Bible. You know what I mean? I like that. I do. I agree with that 100%. That it's kept like the world in order or intact. In terms of in terms of like budgeting and personal finance, like how we're talking about I moved out, it was like scary or whatever. I was talking to my friend Z this morning, and we were talking about like credit cards, and like you really do need to like break it down. Like, is this a necessity, a want, or a need? You know what I mean? Because like most of the time, credit card companies are just like a casino, right? Casinos bank off of people that don't have self-control or self-discipline. Just like, for example, in the gym, okay? Discipline, consistency, all that, it all comes together. So, for example, at the casino, the way the casino banks on it is, when they send you something in the mail when you first visit a casino, and they say, hey, here's $50.
That little room right here.
Here's $50. Here's $50, dude.
Go ahead, $50.
Here's $50, come play at our casino, right? So, it's like you go, you play there, whatever.
High test, man. This guy
you lose
has
more money.
The highest test in the group.
You lose more money, okay, doing all this. What? So anyway, what I'm getting at is, alright dude, I can't. What's up? Go ahead.
I don't know what he's saying.
What's up?
He's just sign language.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know either. No, I'm just comparing like credit cards to the casino, dude. Like, credit cards are great, they offer you like airline points and all this shit, but like if you don't have self-discipline, right, you're gonna get into this trap. And we were talking about this like under like sub layer of finance that your brain forgets about, for example. So like let's say you go out and you buy a brand new couch, but you knew you couldn't afford that couch, but the salesman talked you into buying it on a credit card. Well, over time, the more and more you overextend yourself that way, right, with a credit card, making purchases that you can't initially afford, the chances of like some emergency popping up and you need money then and now is like, it's always there. So like, it's better that you just learn to not overextend yourself and live outside of your means, because there's this like sub-layer.
Don't buy a shit ton of bullshit.
Yeah,
pretty much.
there's like a sub-layer,
I used to buy.
Just don't overextend
listen, when I worked at
shit,
GNC,
dude.
bro,
Yeah.
I used to buy like half my paycheck would go to supplements.
Yeah, I know, bro.
That was stupid.
Dude,
Let me
when I
tell
walk
you.
into a gas station, I spend $3 on a protein
It
bar.
was, but I was super motivated, you know. And I think, and obviously placebo. You buy something, you're gonna. I feel like the
Yeah.
more you spend for something, you're gonna be like, you're gonna try to use that thing, right? You honor it. You're honoring the energy it took to. Anyway, just a waste of money.
Yeah.
But what about money, dude? What about money? What do you guys want to know about money? I think a huge question is, how do we make more money? How do we... I heard a really cool quote about money. It goes like this. Money is a lot like gasoline. You want to have enough for your trip, but you don't want to spend the whole trip touring gas stations. It's true. I mean, when you don't have enough money, it fucking blows. You ever been in that?
Yeah.
Well, we were both kind of raised where...
We're both kind of raised in like the frugal mindset, like where it's just like don't... like I feel like I have some friends though that like weren't raised like that and they were very babied. And so like when you hang around like that clique or that group of people that are like that, sometimes it rubs off on you, and then like you end up making this like purchase because you were influenced by those people that don't really like think like how your family does in terms of like, you know, being like frugal with spending and like not living outside of your means. Like I don't know, man, it's just...
When did you get to a point in your life, like where did you work? Where was your first job?
My first job was at a grocery store.
How much were you making?
I was making like $7.50 an hour or something like that.
And did you feel like you never had money? Like, did you have money from it? Or
Well,
what?
I had money. It was just like the dumb shit that I did. Like I was growing up. Like I got at least a new car, or like, you know, just I don't know, man. Like that's why it's so important, dude. Like when we're reading books and we're like listening to like more successful people, because we're like learning their habits. Like, would they ever be working at a grocery store and then leasing like a really expensive car? Probably not, you know. And I wish I would have had more of that influence. Like these talks right now, like I wish I had friends that like talked about this back when we were like in our teens, you know, and stuff like that. Imagine like where we would be, dude.
Because really all we had was our parents.
Yeah, and our parents were making the same mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane how much you take from your parents.
Yeah.
I remember there was like a point in my life I was working as a security guard,
Mm-hmm.
and I was living on my own at this point, so I had rent, I had a car, and then I was also working as a bartender.
You're right, Ned. They don't go over this stuff in school, man.
I was making good money as a bartender.
As a bartender?
Did you ever come to that bar?
I don't think I ever showed up to that bar that you worked at. No. I think there was like a hiatus of like when
Yeah,
we didn't talk for a
I
little
was like
bit.
an hour away.
Yeah.
That's what I think about your moving. But I was working those couple different jobs, and like I never had enough money. But I remember, like, I think this is a really true thing for a lot of people. It's like a lot of people get to a place where they're just like okay with how life is. Like you got your video games, you got this and that.
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful with that.
But then you stop being curious. Like I was always like I wanted to be rich, but I didn't care about just being rich. I just cared about having enough money because when I didn't have enough, I was always stressed. I had a shitty car, man. The car was breaking down and I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get to work. I couldn't go see my friends. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't get to the gym. Again though, I had to be brave. Like I wish somebody, you know how you said, I wish we were told this when we were younger about, you know, spending money. Dude, I wish someone told me how much money is actually like out there.
Right.
That there's like no shortage of money.
Yeah.
Like if you look,
so we were always
if you look down the street, in the, you know, around the block, it's like millions of dollars, man. It's like there's no shortage of money for everyone. You know,
It's because we were raised in this like there's not enough mentality.
And to think that it's hard.
And to think that it's hard to earn money. And like I think there's a reason to be frugal, but then there's also like you gotta be careful, right? Like we get into that mindset where we're like it's really hard to make money, you know, and like, but the more successful people that are up there, like you know, in a high tier, their parents are teaching them like, yo, it's super easy.
Yeah, banging. It said
Instilling
100K a year. I think it was 70 is like, you can live pretty good on 70, and then there is like another level 100. But then after that, it's like you know, once you can buy everything you want, it's like I think more than that. Again, we're not touring the gas station. You want to once you start to use that money to accomplish something. You know, what's going to give you more satisfaction?
It's all-
even like your name when you die, like the people that remember you.
Bitcoin, goddamn it! What's your guys' views on Bitcoin?
Wasn't that 6,000 the other day? I think it was.
Yeah, like Bitcoin is growing. Like okay,
I don't know
a
shit
bit-
about it.
yeah, I don't know much about it, but I was listening to like a little podcast about what Bitcoin really is, and like, you know, I think you just need to educate yourself in terms of like what is Bitcoin, man. Like, it's insane. It's just like this like token of currency that just gets traded around on the internet, and it's just developing like I don't understand like how I just don't know enough about it, like how it can be. It's okay. For example, you guys have probably all of you, somebody in here has probably touched RuneScape or World of Warcraft, pay to win, right? So it's the same
hold
idea.
on, the new World of Warcraft's coming out.
What the
Who's
class?
hyped for that?
Oh.
Or I don't know. You were talking about.
Yeah, there's the classic versions coming back out, and then they got the new expansion coming out. All right, enough of that.
That's insane.
What? You know how? Dude, it's
You're gonna
crazy.
play that, aren't you?
Bro, an MMO has been around for 15 years. That's like, when I think about it, I'm like, man, that game consumed maybe like 7 years of my life. A
Look,
little
Jordan. Jordan, what's up, Jordan Holly?
bit. Classic hype. Hell yeah.
Dude, all the boys are in here. What's up, guys? This is sick. What were you saying though about? Remember how our good friend Paul?
Yeah.
What's up, bro? He had a RuneScape account, and you guys would play. He said
Yeah.
he would like scam people out of their party hats. Any RuneScape fans in here? tell him the story about this.
No, I'd rather
Come
not.
on, bro, tell
I'd
him.
rather not. I'd rather not go there.
Why? You don't know about it.
Huh?
He scammed you out of your hat.
No.
What did he do to you,
Star Wars. I think
What did
Star
he
Wars
do?
is very nichey, man. We can't give them.
I
You
wish
can't
you
get-
could come here.
Listen, you can't. Nick, they want to know the secrets about? Yeah, it's not good. I don't know. That's not a good.
What are you talking about, bro?
No.
Anyway, you go on with your
What are we talking
you're
about?
going down the road of video games, collecting currency in a video
Okay.
game.
So Bitcoin. The way I think of Bitcoin is like when people insert real life cash or like a debit card to purchase gold online, right? You're buying this currency, this gold to use in the game, right? That currency is produced by a machine and mathematics and numbers within this game that you just paid money for.
Look, Ika Popovic. What's up, Paul?
Where you at?
Paul.
His wife is here. I'm
Holy
listening.
shit.
Tell me. No.
That's funny. What's up, Ika? Keep going, man. I like this video game talk. I miss streams. I
Alright.
really miss streaming. Dude.
What? Streams?
No, I'm just saying. I
Okay,
miss
look.
playing video games.
Yeah.
I really,
yeah.
I do. I grew up playing
Um,
video games.
Yeah, we all did, but like a lot of our parents kind of like shunned us out of it, and now people are making a living out of playing video games, right? Now, if I would have just like stayed on that train, like I sometimes wonder where
I
would
don't
be.
know. Probably not.
I wonder
Because now
where
you
I
gotta
would
put a camera in front of your face.
be. I mean, not as I had the camera back then too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when Twitch first like I knew about Xfire like and all those like live streaming websites before Twitch even became a thing. You know, like I was on those websites. So, but you know what's really crazy? Let me throw this out there. And Blizzard's really like changing the game in terms of like competitive esports. They're actually investing into an esport which is Overwatch, and they're doing like contenders leagues and stuff like that. Where so example, you know, you have the NBA, and each city has its own basketball team, right? They're trying to make that in terms of like each city has their own Overwatch team. So like Houston has the Houston Outlaws, Boston has Boston Uprising, like Cleveland will eventually have a team too. And these players, they get a base salary of like 55 to 60
Where are they
K a year.
sponsored? Like, Nick was
Well-
telling me about Temple Raiders.
Who
Temple?
sponsors what?
Well, who's that one guy that was like a nobody and then he?
Oh,
Did-
Tempo Storm.
Tempo Storm.
Yeah, that guy.
Dude, that's insane. He like has
What's
his
his
own
name?
company now.
Yeah, it's like it's a media company basically, and he started from just like streaming Hearthstone, and then he decided like, hey, I'm gonna make a name, or like a team of Hearthstone players or whatever, and now it's just like
Franco.
huge-
Franco, what's up, baby?
Raynad, there it is. Jordan knows what's up. Yeah, Raynad's awesome, man.
Who's that? Is that an Overwatch? Dude, Wolf, that's a cool topic.
His name is Forehead. Elijah, talk about
Dude,
metal
Viktor Frankl,
bands.
Man Search for Meaning. Hell yeah, great book.
Viktor Frankl, Search for Meaning. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. I mean, I'll take any book suggestions, man. I've been trying to get up in like at least. It's so hard to sit down and read, man. Like in today's world, like you really gotta cut out the time, man. I think the cell phone, bro. Cell phone
Hold on, bro.
notifications.
I'm having
man,
fun.
I know.
I'm nostalgic right now. on the video games.
Okay.
You know what game is sick? Look, back in the day, a lot of us are the same age. A lot of you guys are in your 20s. Pokemon, right? Pokemon was like the game
Yeah, I do a lot of audiobooks.
on the handheld. But Mega Man. Do any of you guys, if you've ever played Mega Man, go ahead and
Of course
the
they
Mega
know
Man, no, but
dude.
the Battle Network.
Okay,
we had the
Mega Man
chips,
Battle Network. Yeah.
Jackie and Mega Man, and like you put the chip in the thing, and he gets like this sword, and you're like, oh my god,
Pokemon Stadium was the shit, dude.
dude,
Who said
that was so cool.
Pokemon Stadium was so cool, man. You take this like little 2D figure, first time you see it in like 3D, you're like, damn. Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium.
Stadium, yeah, like.
That's where you pick your character, you throw them out, and then
Yeah, but it was like you had to load the cartridge in there, like your Pokemon, and you would battle them like on N64 against each other.
How did you get the cartridge?
The
Am I saying
cartridge?
cartilage?
Cartridge.
Cartridge.
They had like a little thing you had to buy and like plug it into the bottom of the.
Oh, okay, I
controller.
remember that. That was
Yeah.
for the rich kids. I could
Yeah, I
afford that.
guess. Yeah. Pokemon Snap, get out of here.
Pokemon
dude.
Snap was good. I remember the one on the beach. You know, like Pikachu's right there jumping up and down on a Pokeball, and then you try to snap him. And when you would take a picture of the stars, the Mewtwo in the stars, that was like an Easter egg. That was dope.
Yeah. We had that game, and I was just like, what is this all about? Like, why am I taking pictures of Pokemon? Like, why are they not battling? You know, I had a really high test level at the age of 9, so really
You did.
taking pictures of Mewtwo in the sky didn't interest me.
Whatever, man. What was I gonna say to you?
Bros, I just want to put this out there.
Hey, Miss Lovett, come on, say hi.
I
to
just
the
want to put
camera.
this out there. I'm a 4-time gladiator restoration shaman. Just want to put that out there, dude.
What is that?
Like top of the server, dude.
Nice.
Back when Burning Crusade was around.
I
Burning
know.
Crusade with Wreckful. They know. Jordan
Oh,
knows.
Wreckful,
Jordan
yeah.
knows. I actually fought Wreckful in the arena once. He stomped me. What's up, Mom? Mom, you're live on camera.
Say hi to everyone.
There's like 100 people watching, 600,000.
Hello.
I'm sure there's some Serbian breasts.
There is. There's a lot of Stefans in there. I saw him. He was asking if we were Serbian or not.
You know, Ika was
Stefan
watching.
S. Ika Popovic was in there. I think that it might have been Paul just logged in on
Maybe.
Ika's
Yeah,
thing. He's obviously spying on us. Always got to bring up the yellow party hat situation when he's around.
Thanks for stopping in.
Nice
You
tree.
like it, isn't it? It's real peaceful.
That's money tree. Maybe
That's
that,
yours?
the tree.
All right, boys.
Big
Well,
money.
I gotta get going soon here.
Want some more water?
I would.
Can you give me a coffee?
But,
Take, take
No, I wanna. Let's just.
Can you put it back to the comments?
Yeah, put it back to the comments, man. Ooh, should we talk about what happened with Kelly?
Bro, yes, man. Don't ask me.
Are you leaving
Follow
or-
your heart.
I gotta leave.
Bro, what are you waiting for, man?
All right, we should share this experience, huh?
Yeah, share the experience with it.
All right.
Look, tell them straight up how you feel. What,
Oh
you know.
yeah. I know,
This
man.
dude's-
This will help.
this
This will help
dude's-
him. Okay, listen.
Listen,
I don't
first
know,
of
bro.
all,
I don't know who's watching this, though, man.
tell them about Tinder.
Okay, Tinder, like just how like
Just,
crazy.
it's an
been
amazing.
crazy.
I mean,
Alright,
I
so,
don't know.
like-
I've never used Tinder.
All right,
He's
listen.
had a lot of success. Honestly,
Listen.
do you want to watch? Do you want to use Tinder if you're new?
new to what?
Maybe.
Chicks.
Yeah.
Ah,
Open up your
man, you gotta
options.
be careful, man.
You do gotta be careful.
Um,
You be catfished.
you be catfished, but
I'll be right back. I literally just gotta use the restroom, bro. You're on fire. Keep it going.
Tinder.
Tell them about Tinder.
Tinder. You guys know what Tinder is? That dating app or whatever. Man, where are the comments at? Let me see the comments. Hold on, guys. Let me fix the comments here so I can actually see everything. I don't want to see my own face. I want to see the comments. Hey Nick, you know you can increase the size of these comments, bro. You didn't know that? Look. Perfect. Alright, now I can see everybody's stuff. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Don't look at me. Shadow Wolf. Bro, send some regards to my friend Frank Medrano. Elijah going for a session. Elijah the false prophet preaching no fap and fapping every day. This is live proof. Shadow Wolf, what are you talking about, bro? The guy went to go use the restroom. Aris Ayanovic, where are you from? I just came in. I'm from Serbia. My parents are from that area. Old school Yugoslavia, bros. Elijah the imposter. How to get matches on Tinder. Here, let me tell you guys a clue. You guys know how Tinder charges you? So Tinder is a dating app, and it has this like option where you can like boost yourself so that your profile shows up first, okay? You like the glasses on me? Thank you, Ika. Check this out. Bro, you Serbian cunt. What's up, boys? Nice, I'm from Montenegro. Awesome, man. That's great. So let me tell you guys a little bit about this, okay? Yeah, you can look. Check this out, bro. I increased the size of the comments. Now we can see everything. Sweet. Anyway, bro, do I even lift? Of course I lift. I'm hiding my gains underneath this hoodie. I actually gotta go get sushi with this chick I met on Tinder. Well, check it out though. Tinder had let me give you guys one tip on Tinder, right? Don't spend money on Tinder. Just literally just reset your account, okay? And just you get one free boost. Just turn the account off. You're hiding your twig legs. Bro, have you been on the monk mode group? Have y'all been on the monk mode group? Dude, listen, yeah, man, Tinder, dude. You guys are just if you guys aren't slaying on Tinder, dude, you guys are out. Bro, I know you from Facebook group. You're a cool dude. Hell yeah, man. What's up? Elijah, you back yet, man? Your fans are waiting. You're getting distracted. Cut to it. Yeah, so you get one free boost every time you use your Tinder account. Every time you're new to Tinder. So what you need to do is when that boost runs out, just deactivate the Tinder account and reactivate it. And you keep getting one free boost. So don't be that sucker that's paying for the service. I'm just saying. That's my one tip for you. Yeah, my cousin actually met her man that she's been with for a couple years now on Tinder. Elijah taking fat dumps. Elijah fans don't realize George is bigger than the monk Elijah, eh? Hell yeah, tutorial. Thank you, my friend. I'm not gonna say that I'm bigger. Like Elijah's definitely bigger boned. Like he's definitely like a bigger guy. He just has a Georgia Plichai na naszym. I do. What's up, my friend? But that'd be kind of rude. Elijah, these guys think I'm bigger than you, man.
Kiss it.
Elijah definitely has like the mesomorph body type.
Dude.
Like the dude is huge. Like just doesn't even have to work out.
Mesomorph is the wrestler type.
No. It goes ecto, meso, and endo. You're definitely meso, like you're in the middle. Like my body type is that ectomorph with like the small bones.
Oh, you're good.
Small bones. Very hard to build muscle at the beginning, man, or just to fill out your frame. It takes a long time. Bro, where are your gains at? Dude, I'm from a small city. 99% of people don't even know what Tinder is. I'll tell you what, man. The city that you're in really depends. It really, really, really affects it. For example, I just moved to like another city, like a bigger city, like the capital. What's up? Move over. I gotta go, man. Guys, this has been real, man.
Hang in. Tell that woman to wait. You didn't tell him the story about Kelly.
I gotta be there at 7 o'clock,
Tell him the
dude.
story about Kelly real quick, bro. What? Come on, get it out. Get it out in front of your
Where do I
tribe.
start, dude? There's a lot.
Get it out in front of
There's a
your
lot
tribe.
to start.
You say,
Next
listen.
time.
No. You say, tell him what happened.
Yeah, save a little bit for next time. You know.
Yeah, there is no next time. This is the time.
Hey guys, I'll give you guys.
Kelly, Easy Rider. What's up, bro?
Yo, check it out. This is what I'll do. Next live stream we do, I'll save it. I'll save it for them. You guys gotta tune in
That's
next
a
time.
great. No, they need to hear.
Oh my God, you're in Columbus. Go to
Need to
this there too. Wait, did she already move there?
You need to hear.
Yeah, I need to tell you. Should I tell him now?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, should I start with what happened yesterday?
Yeah, just that situation.
Just what happened yesterday.
Just that
All right.
situation.
Met this chick. She's pretty cool. She lives. She's got a nice butt. She's all into like a lot of things that I'm into, right? She like I'm really attracted to this girl, but then again, like I'm not. I'm at that age where like, bro, like I really don't give a shit like if I slayed a poon or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm just like I've kind of matured out of that. Like I really don't need that to satisfy me. Like I'm like. When I moved, I also did it because I'm like doing that to start my own journey and become like find who I am.
to the motherfucking
All right, I am, bro. I am.
So
I am.
she came.
Building. She
Hold
came
on.
there. She drove 2 hours.
Listen, hold on.
Drove 2 hours to my place.
Stop shouting.
All right,
Listen, this is. We gotta
Alright.
shout, bro.
we have to shop because Elijah, we're battling it out right now.
Go ahead, man.
The Columbus girls, watch out. I know. So check it out. She came over. We went, got a lift. You know, she took a shower. She walked around my apartment naked.
Mm.
You know,
Imagine it.
we're
New apartment,
Yeah.
new scents, nice new city.
She's
new
like,
girl
why
from
you
Tinder."
still got your shirt on? I cooked for her, dude. Made her some chicken and rice, bro. Teriyaki chicken.
Did you use your rice cooker?
Hell yeah, dude.
Ned just got one of those.
Oh, Ned. Hell yeah, I definitely bought another rice cooker. Ika's dying. So check it out. So we're all into it. Blah blah blah. Bro,
Keep
no,
going, bro.
I just don't, bro.
Keep going.
Why,
Into
dude?
the trenches.
No.
Now's
just
your
no.
time. This is
Fuck
when you
no,
bury your
man.
demons and raise up a true
Yeah,
warrior
right
ready to slay.
Right in front of 100 people.
Now, next time you slay, you go in
All the
with
live
new
streams,
energy.
all participants got no chill. How old is she? She's 2 years younger than me. Hey, I'm outside. Open up.
We wanna know.
Kilo Ren. Let's fucking go. We want to know. Fuck her in the pussy. Alright, check it out. So
Stop
we're
reading the
there.
comments, bro. You're here to tell the story, not read the comments.
Alright, man. I gotta go, dude. I gotta go like
Alright,
10 minutes.
Okay, so what happens? She's
We're naked, dude. She sucks
she's-
me off.
Hold on,
Alright.
she's butt ass.
I eat
naked
her
in
out.
bed.
You know, dude. Bro. Okay, we're past that point. Don't even go there. What? Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah, why are we? Yeah, dude. Fuck you, bro.
Dude, chill. We're all men.
That
Anyway.
doesn't matter. You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Too much
you are.
food.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway.
Yeah, you are.
It just ended up not happening, and I, you know, what was
Too
it?
much
What was
info.
it? What was it? I'll leave it there.
What do you mean? What was it? What do you mean?
I got anything with it?
It's off.
All right, listen, dude. No, man. We can save this for another live stream. I really gotta go though.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for joining. I love you, bro. Have a good sushi.
Yeah, I will. This is how guys talk. Top notch story. We're a storyteller, but he's chill.
Bro, I thought you had to go. Everyone's waiting on the story, and
Bro,
now you're reading
listen,
comments.
listen.
Look at
Oh,
Wish him
motherfuckers
luck.
built like Gun Jack from Tekken, swole ass motherfucker, man. Bye, George. Go slay that pussy. Thank you, Shadow. Wow, Sadu, don't go. Bro, they really wanna see the muscles,
That's
huh?
Paul, bro.
Huh?
It's Ika.
Who cares?
Bro,
Well,
should I
that
flex on him right now? Should I show him?
I'm out of here.
The lean,
if you're gonna
lean
do
gains? Alright.
Give him a little.
Look
Mug-
at him.
give it a little mug
No,
moment.
this is like gay for pay. We can't do that. YouTube will shut us down.
Yeah, let's
that, ain't no one paying. It's definitely gay.
I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, boys. I can't. I'm allowed to show your abs. They've been hiding for years.
Yeah, they're still in hiding.
Tell them what's up, dude.
They're still in hiding.
Listen, man. No, Elijah has like a great frame,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like he's like his stage presence, man. He can like kill anybody on,
Alright.
on stage, bro.
I know.
I'm making
on
it big
stage.
good. Yeah, yeah.
bro.
No, dude, your
Those
stage
days
presence
are
is crazy.
over with.
Dude, imagine now though if you did one.
I would probably get
Like your
worse
NoFap,
friends.
you're like what on the 1000th day of NoFap? Yo, Jonah
Well, tell 'em
Ferguson
about
just
your-
donated
tell 'em-
$1,
real quick,
bro.
Tell them about your show.
He just donated $1.
I didn't even know you could donate.
Yeah, he
That's
donated
weird,
$1. Yeah.
dude. Thanks.
Cool. Hey, Jonah, thanks a lot, bro.
Thank you, bro. Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying? You tell them about your
Okay,
show
okay.
real quick before you go. Just how it felt.
My first men's physique show. It was really cool. It kind of like humbled me a lot though, cause like I really thought like, oh yeah, I'm like like I'm great, but like you forget like you're just in this small town, this one gym, and you don't see like everybody else making gains as well, you know. So when they all come together, these are like best of the best from each gym around your area, and you get on stage and you're like, I don't know, man. It was a cool experience too because it broke me out of my shell because I was a little bit of an introvert.
Right.
So when I got on stage in front of like 5,000 people, bro, like half naked, you know.
Insane.
Yeah.
Did you shake?
Oh, I was so nervous. I thought I wasn't gonna be nervous, but I was nervous, dude. My nerves got to me at the beginning.
We were on the same stage, different time periods.
Different time periods.
Dude, when I went up there, I was like, I flexed so hard
Yeah.
that like my muscle, I was like almost stuck.
Yeah.
I think it was dehydration too.
I'll tell you what though, like my coach or at the time, like, you know, I had like a nutrition coach and I learned a lot from him, but he's like, don't drink any water. I literally didn't drink a drop of water for like 2 days, right? And so I'm like super shredded at this point. And then I get on stage, the lights are very, very bright. And you know how like warm it was in that back room? It's like super hot and like everybody's just like, everybody just looks like a bunch of shriveled up raisins, you know? So you get on stage and I'm just like super dehydrated and like I felt like I was like kind of like dizzy, bro. It was crazy. Like that was an insane. Yo, Jonah wants to know, how do I move out as cheaply as possible? And I start finding.
Tell her to come over here.
No, man, no. All right, guys. Hey, Jonah just donated $2. He says, I want to know, how do I move out as cheaply as possible?
You
Come
sure
on,
you're
Elijah.
done? You wanna do it?
Elijah's the best guy to ask
No, I'm
about
not.
this. Yes, you are, dude. You've been through a lot, bro. You know how to answer that question, man. You know how to answer that question.
6'2", bro. Kylo, what's up, homie? Jonah said, how do I move out as cheaply as possible? Where do you live, Jonah?
Thanks for being on, George. We done?
Yeah.
Hey, stream. Bye, guys. I didn't mean to be rude. I'll see you guys next time. I'm sorry I'm like a little bit distracted here. I'll let you guys know how the whole thing went. How's that sound?
Thanks, bro. Have a good sushi. Bring me back some.
All right.
Oh yeah, dude, Florida. That's where I live. I lived in Tampa, Jonah. I think I live in no, man, I'm 6'2".
Didn't you just
Okay.
get on?
Yeah, absolutely. Get in here. Guys, this is, you know Nick. Nick's the main man. You've seen him quite some time. For those of you who were on the old video game streams, you've also had a chance to hear his voice and see him. Here he is.
Ooh.
Nick Popovic.
Clap it up. What's up, guys? Hello.
Yeah, man. But real quick, in
Make it a
Florida, I
handshake.
think Florida's way more expensive than
Good to see you.
than Ohio, right? To live there, like that's where.
Florida?
Yeah, it's like a vacation spot. A lot of people retire in Florida. Taxes are high. Okay, so what do you do, Jonah? First off, I mean, obviously you want some sort of steady income, or what? I mean, yeah, you want some steady income, but apartments. I think the main thing people think like apartments are going to be so much. But a lot of places you can find, you pay $500, boom, you got, maybe it's a small little flat, maybe it's a little studio, but 1 room, kitchen, bathroom, $500, $600. You should be able to cover that. I mean, if you're, it might be tough, and if you know you got some savings, put it down payment, man. Like, make it happen. I think whatever, you'll be able to handle it. Like even you'll be able to handle it. Just taking that initial step to moving out can be really scary. You just don't do it for years. So.
What was the question? Can you move out cheaply? I think that we have to be
Hey,
half
John,
here for
let's
it to be good. So if you want to put your leg on that outside, that way you can get the full. Yeah.
See ya, Ardris.
Hiatus.
There you said it.
Cool. He said cheaply.
Yeah, I think he lives with his parents. So and like
A roommate.
I think I don't know how old he is.
a roommate would be a good start, cheaply.
Mm-hmm.
Get a girlfriend, move out with her.
Fuck that. Your girlfriend. Don't move in with your girlfriend. Not right away. I mean, you know, some people it's situational.
Okay, so that was the pre-show with George. George just moved out. He came in. We were gonna go live. We decided to have him on so he could share a little bit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed George. He's in the Month-O box. He does the macro coaching. He does a few videos in there too. So if you want to see more of George, that's where you can find it. Let's do. You want to do a little bit of Q&A?
How to stop second guessing yourself. I mean, that's the title of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how to stop second guessing yourself, and then we'll do a little bit of Q&A, and then we can wrap it up. Sound good?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Cool.
So I think that
So the
I
title-
think when people say we had an overwhelming amount of people yesterday on the poll say that, you know, talk about whatever you want, and they all put like, how do I stop overthinking myself? Dude, I've struggled with that for a long, long time. And I mean, I almost think overthinking, like, you get stuck on a thought, and then thought just runs rampant and it just keeps bugging you. It's like in your head, I'm not good enough, or you feel like I'm fucking got this little bald spot, and it just like is always there, or you're like insecure, and you're like, fuck, man. That's overthinking, right? Should I go approach this girl?
I think they probably also mean like if you want to do something and then you kind of never do it because you're always like, say you want to go take a yoga class and then you run through the scenarios in your head of how you want to do yoga and how it, you know, how you might walk in, will she greet you right, and those things, and I feel like you start thinking about those things and then you start second guessing if you actually want to do that thing.
Also, just like, but you actually did it for like you took a yoga class.
I mean, kind of like.
Can you guys specify a little bit? Like, what do you overthink? I want to know the majority. What do you think? What do you overthink? Are you nervous around women? Are you, you don't like being in college? You're not sure what to do with your life? I'm sure all of them.
It's kind of like this. When I first started my first big online project, I was working on it, and then when I finally launched it, I started having all these thoughts about, am I doing the right thing? Should I just get a job? Should I go back to school? Should I go get my degree? And I feel like people struggle with that. I think that's basically just based in fear. That's all it is. Second guessing is, I think, just fear.
Yeah. I think, like, when you start overthinking, you're almost...
Okay, they give us a little bit of a...
Yeah, I see it. You're almost trying to think your way out of the thought. I do this a lot of times. Like, when I stopped doing sales for a little while, I would go home when I was alone, and I would imagine myself how it would be to sell again, how it would be, would I be good enough, would I be able to close those deals, would I be nervous around, a hot girl, would I be... Anyway, I was like thinking so much, and I was trying to like come up with all this stuff, but I ended up going back and just doing it, and like just doing it makes the mind shut off. Once you take that first action to do it, but also just learning to accept that thought. Like, man, yeah, seriously, if you're feeling all this shit in your head, don't know what do I do? You just accept the way you feel. And then eventually it goes. It's like meditation. You just watch the thought. Eventually it goes out of your head. So that's one way. I think we overthink. Thinking just makes you think more. So accept the thought. Stop fighting the thought. Stop trying to think yourself out of the thought. Yeah.
That was beautiful. Like a poet.
The worst thing is constantly overthinking what other people think of your appearance. Yeah, dude, that fucking sucks.
The appearance one, man, that one is tough. But I mean, what can you do? Just
There's a lot you can do. I mean, I think
Yeah.
all of you here, you got 2 arms, 2 legs. You're not fucked up. You have the ability. You got a lot of opportunity to get a gym membership and lose weight. You can comb your hair, get a haircut, you can trim your fingernails, you can buy a piece of clothing and keep it clean. So, I mean, I just feel like a lot of people, I think that is a side effect, like, of...
Well, you know what we
not
should try?
caring.
Let's try a rapid Q&A. So you guys can ask questions, and then we'll read the question. You answer it just really quick, and then I'll answer a quick one, and then we'll go to the next one. That way we can get through.
Should I buy a nice car or go to university?
What's your thoughts?
I think that you should, I mean, what do you need a car for?
To get to university.
You can take a bus. Matters how far, I mean, you can walk.
Should I buy a nice car to go to university? I think it just depends on your goals. If you want to go to school to learn, go to school. If you want to go to school because you think you're going to get a job and make a lot of money, just go get a job and make a lot of money. Skip the school part. Okay, Grace says, well, I grew up in a home where my mom made me want to die every day, but I was able to grow because of that. That is a tough place, living in a place that you can't really thrive in. I feel like getting out of that as fast as possible is pretty good.
There's a lot of good questions, man. I wish I could answer them all. Guys, NoFap flatline has been a big topic lately. Did you ever experience a NoFap flatline when you went like a month?
No, I don't think so.
I think that too much focus is being given to NoFap in the Monk Mode group. Look, it can help your life, guys. There's some of you are putting questions right now saying, is NoFap going to cure social anxiety for a long time? Do you, like, how, you gotta think about why you're even thinking like that in the first place. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you don't, by not doing something like that, it's not going to just cure your social anxiety forever. You actually have to go out and try to cure that. We talked about in the start being brave, right? How can you ever, you can't rely on a supplement or a weight loss pill. You actually have to go and do that. You have to be brave enough to say, okay, I am anxious. First of all, you got to know what's wrong. I get anxious. So how do I be a little better? Well, I go out and I start to say hi to people. When I'm in the checkout line and the cash register is right there in front of me, I say hi to her. Her name tag is right here. And so I say her name. If you look at the majority of people, like, no one's really, in America at least, it doesn't seem like many people are interacting. Everyone's just sort of in their own bubble, right? But you can break people out of that, man. And I'm telling you, when you start talking to people, it's like you realize that the reason you're having social anxiety is because you're so focused on yourself. You're still like wrapped up in your own little world and what's going on. And you start talking to people, man, that's why I love sales. Because you meet new people and you're nervous, but then you end up becoming like friends, and you just, any of you guys that are scared, start small. The smallest thing that you can possibly do. Like, leave a comment, right? That in front of 70 comments, and then what do? Well, you go and say hi to your mom and dad. Or you go and you go out and you go to the grocery store by yourself. And you buy a dozen eggs and then you say hi. It's like, yeah, man, that fear sucks, but you can do it. You just have to make the effort to.
Hey, Squishy Cucumber. We'll love to go to your live chat. He probably has a good live stream. Tons of people viewing. He's probably a really good guy.
Not sure how much you had in the past few months. Did it make you at least slightly disappointed? Actually, I used to care about, when I was on NoFap, dude, I would care about, like, when I would relapse, or not relapse, but I would care about the wet dream. Like, I was like, oh, man, I gotta start over. But honestly, dude, it's like, let your body do its thing, especially if you're going on the 90-day challenge or whatever, 30-day, 1 week. Your body's starting to reprogram, like your brain. You've been watching porn every day, you've been fapping, it's like reprogram itself. let it do its thing. Stop thinking that you have to hit a mark for you to be like complete. It's like you're just challenging yourself. It's that simple. If you fail, you're fine. But the nighttime emission, just like let them happen. I think in the book, remember that the Tao of Sexology? Didn't it say that Kegels can help you like not have those?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure something like that.
I think you can
should read that
strengthen the pelvic floor. Yeah, guys, it's a short book, but you should read the Tao of Sexology. Tao of Sexology. Kegels will strengthen the pelvic floor. And when you're doing that, there's actually like you know that feeling you're about to come. It's like you can hold it, you can squeeze it. It's like the same feeling you get when you were urinating and you stop that flow. So you can just make that really strong. Usually when it's weak, it's like you can like piss yourself, not be able to stop your pee. But you want to strengthen that up. I think that can help. So.
Can we do a Snapchat real quick? You mind?
Little bit, Ruby.
We are live on Elijah's new podcast.
100 Days Hard Mode. So for many of you guys that don't know, like, I get a lot of hate for having a girlfriend and talking about NoFap, but I actually first went on NoFap when I was single, and I went 6 months. Now, of course, before that, I went a week, 2 weeks, failed. I went 6 months before meeting my girlfriend, right? No porn, no fap, and then I got my girlfriend. And so, a lot of you guys complaining, blah, blah, blah. And to me, it becomes not even a thing. Once you are like a couple weeks in, man, just stop counting, guys. Get the fucking counter off your phone. You don't need that. There's more important things in life. And you know that too. Don't use NoFap to like become this weird game that you're playing with yourself to make it seem like you're doing something. Like there's more important things out there. And this is just a single thing, a piece of the puzzle. You fix it, now you put it in a place, you turn the key, it's there, okay? You can't just constantly be fidgeting, right? Trying to find the hole and just like, no, man. I see way too many guys get stuck on that. So, Dat Fanta, in Ohio, we live. The water is definitely getting colder. I look forward to it in the mornings. I try not. I don't even end. In the last year, I haven't ended a shower without making it cold. Hesham, I would say you probably need to get your sleep, bro. Yeah, you don't want to lack sleep because then your meditation is just... The thing about going without adequate sleep is that everything else that is normally like a minor problem becomes some major problem. It like blows up and then you overthink. You really start to overthink when you're lacking sleep.
Interwebs, can I answer this one?
Absolutely, bro. I'm just going down.
Sure. Interwebs, I think that if you're frustrated about your life, I would first start with your health, and I would work out. That way you have something that you can progress on, and you can see results, and you can hit new goals, and you can just keep on trucking, and then you'll start looking better, you'll have more energy, you'll feel better, people will notice, you'll get more respect from your friends, and life is a little bit easier when your health is in check. And I feel like if you let your health get away from you, you're going to start getting weird thoughts like you're frustrated, you can easily be depressed or stuff like that. So I would start with working out, follow a routine, get in the gym, get out.
I'm from Poland.
What do you think about that?
I thought, absolutely, bro. We were on a walk earlier, and he was talking about how like we roughly started working out probably about 10 years ago, almost, right? And that was the first thing, man. All of this, the reason that you guys are here in the first place, the reason we have the Monk Mode box, the reason that we have the Facebook group, the YouTube channel, is because we started working out, and then once we started working out, we realized if I can build my body better, I can get like better at anything. Because of the way that it made me feel. It made me have more confidence. It made me look in the mirror and just be like, damn, like I'm changing my body. For life is all uncertain, man. I felt like I had no control, but you know what? I started working out. That gave me an anchor for life. I was like the master now. And so it motivated me to want to do more, to be curious, to start reading, to start approaching people, to get over my anxieties and my fear. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about.
Thanks, Ika. Love you. Can I,
Dude.
Dominic, you asked about going on a walk or going to the cinema with a girl. I don't want to sound mean, but it's gonna come off as mean. Just use common sense, because you can't talk to a girl in the movie. You can't get to know her. You can't even look at her because they're both paying attention to the movie. I would go for the walk for sure.
Yeah. The walk is, I think people underestimate the walk as a date. Man, that's a great idea, especially if you're in nature. Things just flow. You get in flow.
Jack Johnson. I think that we all know the answers to our questions most of the time, and if I feel like you're looking for us to tell you that it's okay, that you should probably leave her, I would.
If I don't love my girl now, will I ever truly be able to love her?
I would talk to her.
You know, breaking up is so much harder. Oh man, breaking up is hard. Breaking up is super hard. Getting into a relationship is easy, breaking up is hard. But staying together is easier. That's the thing. As soon as you break up, I feel like males, like both parties feel it, but women tend to just like, you know, cry it all out. They go out with their friends. They're like, you know, they're letting it out, man. A lot of men, they just like break up. They don't have anyone sometimes, and you break up, you're like thinking, what did I do wrong? Where did I go? What's she doing? Who's she fucking? You know, that shit can weigh down on you big time. So you take that into consideration before you break up with her, and staying with her is easier. So you'll stay with her, bro. You'll literally stay with her. You're gonna have to suffer. You're gonna have to go through some pain. You know, but like you will have to experience that. This guy right here, Dat Fonta, said, dude, when I broke up with my girlfriend, my first girlfriend, in the darkest days of my life. Dude, 2.5 months. This is a joke. Yeah. Unbelievable. I can't believe you even asked that question. 2.5 months? You're never supposed to love her yet, man. Maybe you will love her. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I thought you've been with a girl for a year, 2 years.
Yeah, man, breakups are tough. When I broke up with my first girlfriend, it made me into a better man, and I feel like guys who haven't been through a breakup are a little bit weird.
Is it a long distance relationship, bro? 4 hours a day? Surely there's more important things you could be doing.
Yeah, Jack Jackson, you must be younger. If you're like 16, it doesn't really matter. Just Skype her and have a good time, but hopefully you're young, because if you're Skyping for 4 hours a day, you're probably not doing anything. Like, what do you got going on?
Yeah, just real talk, bro. Being young, probably, I don't know, it sounds like you're probably 16, 18. Like, that's a good time in your life to start weight training, you know, getting your studies done, going to school, doing everything, eating right, learning good habits. Not to be wasting 4 hours in front of a fucking computer screen with a girl that's like far away. You can't even like emotionally connect with her in person, and it's weird, bro. Try to stay away from that situation.
You're going to university. He's trying to get his university degree, but you're Skyping for 4 hours. Man, there's people out there who are working harder than you, and life is competitive, and they're gonna pass you. and you can sit there and you can Skype and you can pretend that you're going to university slowly. But there's guys out there who would die to be in your position, and they would smoke you, and you will get destroyed.
When you start falling in love, bro, that initial feeling of like a relationship, nothing else fucking matters, you know?
Was it Jordan Peterson who said like love is kind of like when you're younger, because when you get older you don't really have that.
It's a different type of love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like love is kind of like a little boyish thing. It's kind of like, you know, when you get older you kind of just see things for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
There's this quote that says, the reason that you get married is so that you can fall out of love.
Thanks, Chad.
I always thought that was funny. But yeah, man, love. So many people get stuck on that love, and there's just so much more fulfilling things, I believe.
Hassan, there's this book that I really like. There's a quote that a lot of guys really believe in moving out. So, you also asked about, you know, how do you just pick something and run with it? The way your brain works, it's trained to go after things that it can see it succeeding in. So if you're second guessing yourself about something in particular, like say you want to start your own business,
Mm-hmm.
and your brain will keep second guessing you because it needs to know that you're serious and that you can commit and that you can get somewhere with it, because it won't let you spend all your time in there if it knows that you're gonna it's better for you to work at McDonald's. So you do have to train your brain slowly. You gotta have accountability. You gotta have a tribe of people. You gotta be around other smart people who are like also trying to progress, and then you gotta show your brain that you know you're gonna take care of it.
For sure.
That Fonte, that's just the way it is, man. It's just life is tough and it's not easy, but if you can sack up and just keep on pushing, I think that's good.
Shane, what's your problem? You said you're not symmetrical.
Hey Shane, yeah, he was saying that he has. Sorry, Shane, that's not your question, but we just kept. He's saying that he has a bigger shoulder and a smaller arm, bigger pec, smaller pec, and it bothers him, and he's just wondering if you got any tips for him. Have you ever experienced that?
Yeah,
I have that.
I mean, yeah,
I think everyone does.
I think naturally you're gonna have it, bro. I mean, you have your dominant hand. Try use dumbbells. Dumbbells definitely can help you, and also stretch that area. I think part of the reason maybe you're because like something's tight, you maybe have some scar tissue. For a long time, I have this line that goes across my chest, and it's just like this tightness. Anyway, when I started really stretching that out, and also getting my back a little looser, when I focused on stretching, my lifts got better. Let's just say that. Very something easy you can do. Now everything felt like, okay, it's back into place. So I think you may have some tight holds.
Sounds good. Yeah, Shane, like how Elijah was saying, if you are actually serious that you do obsess over the small details, you should try obsessing about posture and fixing any weak points. So muscles can be different and bigger the way you sit every day.
Sure.
Your posture ruins it. If you work out heavier, if you get an injury. I have a shoulder injury, which for another story is this side of my body is more developed than this side because it's compensating, and there's all kinds of stuff. So I would work, like Elijah said, on your posture and get that down, and then build from a better foundation.
Good posture too transfers to every area of your life, man. I would say posture is probably more important than trying to add a quarter of an inch on your biceps. If you actually take your posture into consideration and say you're slouching all the time, you have the rounded shoulders, your hips are really tight, take a few minutes every day, 10 minutes. Once you start fixing that, you feel different and people perceive you different. So it's like your body language is how you speak non-verbally to the world, and posture's always been something on my mind.
Yeah.
So
Even now, just sitting here, I'm just like.
right, you you can instantly feel the shift in your physiology. Like if you just go like this, and your shoulders are hunched, you're not really breathing. That actually is what happens. You stop taking deep breaths. Right, you want to let your stomach
Let's
be
all
free.
do a deep belly breath together.
Right, 1, 2, 3. You know what?
We're back.
I always sometimes think when I take a deep breath like that, like there's this void, and then whenever I'm feeling anything, I think of the void and I put like stress, I put anger, frustration, overthinking, nervousness, and then I'm filling it up, and then I just breathe it out. And then like it's just a void.
Yeah. You got that from, did you get that from someone, or did you just learn that on your own?
Fantasy book. Actually, the same similar thing.
Hey, AQW, man. Here's the deal. You said you're 16. What else are you doing? Are you just literally waking up, eating your mom's food, and then going into your room and fapping? Just what are you doing with your time? He was saying that he wants to fap, but he doesn't want to do it with porn. It's just, let's work on the other stuff as well.
Yeah. I've always had, like, whenever I think about it, I can't imagine, like, Theodore Roosevelt, jacking off. He's, like, about to give us some crazy speech, and he's just, like, sitting there, like, yeah, fuck yeah. Gotta get one out before the big speech.
Let's talk about, can I talk about
Absolutely.
what I think about
Whatever you
fap?
think, bro, yeah. Whatever you think. I mean,
Let me check something before I get into this.
It can definitely help, bro. Just know that it can help. If your porn is an addiction, bro, it's like not good for your dopamine.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with us. If you guys are liking the live stream so far, can you guys...
Herbert.
Can we get a 1, 2, 3 in the chat? What's up, Herbert? He's back. There he is. What were we saying?
Talk about you want to give your opinion on fat.
Okay, I was reading this book. It's called Power versus Force, and I think that this is why you should maybe not fat, but it's going to be your own take on this one. Let me know what you guys think about this. My boys. Thanks, guys. No, we're not leaving. We're going to stick around for a little bit. Let me just check the camera. This is our first ever. Let me make sure we got
cool, bro.
we got battery here.
How we doing?
8%.
Holy shit, we better
It was-
wrap it up. Let's finish. This is a good thing to finish on.
It was 21% when I started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On my phone was only 21%.
No, when I got in. So we'll work on that. We'll get like a charger later, and we can. This is just a little test run.
Yeah, listen to this, Brandon. Go ahead, bro. You're on to something.
Okay.
Smell it.
I like this guy's question, the Dare's question. We got some topics on that too, man. Tick for tack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Give him a double buy.
Come on, this is more important. Let's
Alright.
focus.
For you guys that follow NoFap, and most of you do if you follow Elijah, there's this book that I was reading yesterday, and it talks about different energy levels, and one of those energy levels, the bottom one, level 20, is shame. Now, we all experience shame sometimes when shame is kind of like you just want to hide and you don't want to be there. Not anxiety. Anxiety is almost as similar, but shame is like where you just, if your mother catches you.
When you think about
You know what I mean?
when have you ever felt shame? I'm trying to think of when you're talking. Go ahead.
I'm trying to, okay. So
Like your worst fucking shameful moment ever.
yeah, imagine when you felt shame and how you felt then. I believe that porn and fapping is one of those shameful things because you're not gonna just fap in living room with your grandmother and your sister and
She's
your
on the
mother
couch,
and your
you know,
uncle.
like,
You're not gonna like do those weird things in front of the people that you love and care about, or you don't want to do it in front of your friends because you're trying to build like a social circle. You don't want to be that weirdo. So I believe that doing those things behind closed doors has some kind of plays tricks on your mind because you're not supposed to be doing it, but you're doing it. So you're already feeling a little bit shame. If someone came in on you, and being always in that state every single day is not going to allow you to do bigger things because you're always like this little boy in your room watching like dirty little movies. And if you're trying to make the world a better place, you're trying to like, you know, do all these cool things. And if you just have that on your brain all the time,
dude. Yeah.
How can you even get, you know, how can you do bigger things?
Dude, the thing with the shame is like when you feel that shame, you don't feel fucking positive. Like you don't feel positive, right? You feel intense shame. You're not. It's not going to help your state of mind.
It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks, and you want to have that positive state of mind and to go out and help you do what you need to do and encourage other people to be kind. Like when you're experiencing shame, you don't want to take risk. And so I think that a lot of us are just dealing with like shame because we want to be a good human being. Now it could be a moral shame from your childhood. You know, you think about like, I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't take the cookie from the cookie jar. I shouldn't lie about my grades. As we get older, man, it's like you gotta be real with yourself. What
So,
a drug it is, though.
Guys, me and Elijah have to go to dinner here in a little bit. So, if you guys have any final questions, hit them up. But I want to talk about, before we leave, I want to talk about our new project that we're doing. Me and Elijah, 30, is it almost
30 days. So it's,
days
what is
ago.
it today? It's the 9th, November.
In 2
9th.
days, we're launching the King's Court, which is the second month of the Monk Mode box. So if you haven't seen Monk Mode box, go to monkmodebox.com. It's Elijah's new project. I'm helping him build it. We're working on it together. And it's the King's Court, which we're gonna talk about social dynamics, anything that has to do with like
Picking up girls.
job interviews, anxiety,
Right.
shame.
Just being a beast, like being a social god. Like we talked a lot about here, what we created, guys. I don't even if you don't, you know, do one thing, go check it out. Let me know what you think. I mean, we worked really hard on this. It's a really cool design. You know, there's a video of me, and then just check it out, monkmodebox.com. But this, we put something together that is like a routine that you can follow, okay? And it's going to help you get the body you want and, you know, just take it to the next level. So check it out. The King's Court, the first one is called The Hero's Journey. The second one is The King's Court. Again, it's going to be, imagine a king's court. You're walking into the palace and all the court games that go on. You've seen Game of Thrones. Tyrion Lannister, you know how he's witty, he's unpredictable. He moves the stone here and the stone over here gets moved, and you know he's manipulative, but like also understanding that so you don't be manipulated yourself, and just diving into the subconscious and of you know, the mind. So it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I want you guys to join us. And yeah, what are we getting for dinner?
Like you were saying, if you guys can do us a favor, if you're in here, then you're probably a little bit above average, a lot above average. If you're watching now, much respect to you guys. If you guys can do us a favor, check out monkmodebox.com. We put a lot of time into it, and we're still going to be, it's a monthly thing. So we would appreciate your opinion on it, even if you don't join. Right. But if you do join, you're going to join a tribe of people, and it's a tribe of people who take things a little bit more seriously. It's, Hasham just joined. Awesome. Thanks, brother. It's going to be a tribe like this where people take it a little bit more seriously. And you can see, sometimes you can see some comments on here that are kind of out there, but here this is going to be for an elite group of people who want to grow and just become better men, and we can all just do it together.
Yeah.
Besides the tribe, we've planned out the whole month of what we think is going to be the best workouts that is going to give you the best results. And I follow the workout, Elijah follows the workout, George follows the workout, Paul follows the workout, most of our friends, everyone in our gym mostly already follows the program. So if you guys want to work out alongside Elijah, alongside me,
Right.
There's how-to videos. There's how to find your macros. There's a ton of bonuses in there. That
the monk mode calls.
Meditation. Basically, just check it out and
guys,
let us know what you
like
think.
he's saying, man, we put a lot of work. What is the coolest thing that separates this from anything else, like Kino Body, Alpha Destiny? When you join this group, we're not just saying, here, take this monk mode digital box and do the workouts in it. Follow the nutrition advice. Follow the steps. Watch the videos alone and just like go to bed at night and think about it. No, when you get the workout routine, we give you every single day, and you go into a group. As soon as you join, you get exclusive access to our new Facebook tribe. It's called the Monk Mode Mastermind Group. As soon as you get in there, there is a bunch of other guys that are on the same journey, on the same month as you, the same workouts following. They're posting their progress pictures. Some are a little heavy, some want to gain weight, and they're all there. Some are beginners, never step foot in a gym. Some of them don't even have a gym, right? We're telling them, look, bro, go to you got to sign up for this or get a pull-up bar at your house, get some dumbbells, whatever. We're going to guide you through that, and these guys are there to help you, and we're there. We're literally in the group. Any questions you have, you can ask me, you can ask Nick.
Hold on, I wanna comment on this info guy. Info, you probably haven't been around for Elijah's 1,000 videos, and we really just want to make the absolute best for people. And if you can't really sit around for us to just pitch something that we really believe about, that's fine, but like we just literally want to form a cool
whatever,
place,
dude. I mean, you're gonna get.
You don't have
haters.
to.
It's
Yeah,
good.
true.
The main thing
I'm sure
is
he's a nice
the main
dude.
thing is like Herbert said, he's been around for a couple years now, or a year now. But yeah, you're gonna have like I make videos, and then this is just an outlet where I can give more than another video. What you guys need is not another video telling you about NoFap. What you need to do is follow a program, follow something every day, and take action for yourself. That's what it's about. So.
Rag, Elijah is still active in there, me as well. This group is to like separate the people who aren't serious to the people who are like really want to take it to the next level. And there's not that many spots left for this month. We've already reserved a ton of spots for the new month. So if you guys really want to be a part of this or even try it back, there's 100% money back guarantee. We made it so if you don't like it, we'll just give you your money back because we just want people who like it, who want to be in there, to be in there. So if you don't like it and it's not for you, just email Elijah, talk to him, message him on Facebook, and we'll just give you your money back. And I think this month is going to be super awesome. We've been talking about it last 3 days. We've been building it out. The cheat sheets, the workouts, it's going to be awesome.
Goku, visit the monkmodebox.com. Check it out, bro. It's all the info right there. You can read about it, you can see what you're getting. It's right there, bro. So check it out. Let me know what you think.
Oh, he liked God Mode.
Yeah. Oh, you'd like the Sean, thanks for that, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, follow God Mode. Do those. If you're doing the God Mode series was put out, if you're doing those things, you're stepping up, man. You're ratcheting. You're turning up the heat. So follow God Mode. That was a series designed to take you to the next level.
Cool.
Yeah, guys, any questions, you know where to hit us up. And thanks for joining this.
Let's do a little bit more Q&A.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, we'll stick around for a little longer.
Levels of Energy Part 2. Fanta, I saw you post that earlier. Thanks, dude. That was I wanted to make a few videos on that, but I didn't. I got stuck in making it so that I didn't want you guys to overthink. I know it's easy to overthink. You hear this, you're like, well, what level am I? And I thought that the one video I made where it was just like, eventually realizing you can just be and how you are is how you are. Watch the video, Levels of Energy. But yeah, man, I'm thinking about it. We'll do some work on that.
Cool.
Sometimes
for those of you,
sorry,
I'm gonna cut you off.
No, you're good.
For those of you that joined, thank you.
Absolutely, Shadow.
We'll see you in the group. Cool.
No, Goku. I actually was going to be, but I don't know, man. A lot of the personal trainers in the gym do not know what the hell they're doing.
Oh, he likes Levels of Energy too. That's good.
Yeah, cool. Herbert, bro, we don't need donations, bro. But thank you. You know, I know you always been there. But
Herbert's a G. Yeah, Herbert, it's not for everyone, man. We're passionate about, you know, getting in shape and being the best, so.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of good questions, guys. Coming up, we'll do a live stream very soon. Thank you for joining us.
Vegeta.
And yeah, let's go get some food, bro. Love you guys. Peace. Monk mode. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll do more live talks. Catch us on the next one. We'll send an email if you're on the email list. Thanks, Herbert. Thanks, boys. Thanks for tuning in, man. This was fun.
It was awesome.
Super awesome.
This was so cool, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Alex.
One more question. Okay.
Wait.
We're coming.
All right.
One more question.
Oh,
One
Hassan.
more.
I don't have my own channel, but me and Elijah were talking about it, how I should share
He will have one.
things, and he's pushing me to do it. And
Yeah, bro. You're gonna do one. He's gonna do one.
get the front
you
bicep,
link.
bro. Get him a little. Show him what's in the box. Ooh! Ah, damn.
Peaks for the freaks.
We'll be back.
Hell yeah, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. This was fun. I'm excited for the new people that joined. You know?
Absolutely.
Can't wait. Thanks, Shadow. One big meal or multiple small ones? Did you turn off? Is it off?